Hey all, yeah, this is me again. As you might have noticed, I already put up a few reviews, and I'm going to make a few more today because, well, frankly, it's finally my vacation, and yeah, having some extra time off and not having to do much, I decided to do a few extra reviews. And for now, I am going into at least two more of the Cybertron line and one from Armada. For now, as the title says, it's Cybertron Ransack. Uh, Ransack is a very successful motorbike transformer, very futuristic, and I will say straight off the bat, as you might see from his rear wheel, I did modify this one because in the normal release this strut is actually all the way around like this, which causes him to normally be a bit more like this instead of this when rolling straight. Yeah. But I think most of you already know about this defect in his default packaging. In fact, the only mold of this one where it's done correctly is with the rat trap for the botcom exclusive. So yeah, but the fix was fairly easy to do, and I didn't damage him in the process, so I'm glad enough. He does have at least one recolor, which I would really like to get because I like it better than this pure red one. But all in all, I still like it. It really reminds me of the bike that Akira from the same named movie rode. Alright, that one was mere with a cockpit thingy, but the whole red design with these strange wheels does work. I like the idea of these are of those wheels which aren't held at the center but a bit more off center. I like it, and what more I like it, I found a good fan mode in this guy, which I'll show as last mode. And wait, let's go on to his robot mode. You may remove this part, which is his gun. This gun is, of course, force chip activated. Not his normal chip, but it will do. And there you got his weapon in activated mode. I usually just leave it like this because there isn't much use to flipping it up. Now for his robot mode, let's start with folding him up like this, and then you can separate his legs. Fold up these wheel halves to each side, and you have these heel spurs which you can fold out. Alright, now onto, first this. You can take this wheel and turn it sideways. It doesn't really improve the figure much, but at least it's something. For his arms, separate them, spread them out to the sides, and rotate to form the shoulder pads and arms. Lastly, for his head reveal, flip up his cockpit, which also turns into his chest piece, and fold it up. And there you got his ugly mug. I like the bandit mask look of him. He isn't really much of a Decepticon, in fact. He's more like the random thug, the overeager kid who wants to cause trouble. So in that regard, yeah, he is funny. I like the fact that he often gets into trouble, especially together with Crumple Zone. Now I will say, as I said it before, I've only seen the Galaxy Force version, so I don't really know much about his personality changes into the Cybertron version. He has some nice light piping, but I don't think I can actually show it. I couldn't even if I wanted to, because I didn't even notice his eyes have been painted over. So yeah, he got green eyes. Yeah, you can see it there. But he does have some light piping, so yeah. Overall, I like this figure. The weapon is a bit too large for him, in my opinion. As you can see, yeah, it really looks too large. But it has left me with a nice fan mode. Flip back up his head. Put his arms back into position and lock them back together. Fold down his wheels like this, not further. And reattach this to the place it is in saddle mode. And here you go to Ransack in cannon mode, which I think looks fairly convincing. Alright, not too convincing, but it works. It's a nice fan mode, and I like it. Anyway, I think it's a very good mold among the Cybertron line. It's excellent for a scout, and one of the better bike molds that I know of. But yeah, I can recommend getting him, especially for his unique design. Anyway, this was Eucep. See you in the next movie, because next up is Dirt Boss.